So first of all, this all started several months ago. There's no one new policy per se. A couple of months ago, the Myanmar government introduced Notification 26, and what that in fact did was it removed restrictions in certain sectors. So those included agricultural sector, and also included farming as well in the agricultural sector. And essentially, when the legislation removed local equity participation requirements. Now, that was followed by some changes in the internal policy, which DICA has started to adopt, essentially to provide them with more discretion in terms of whether or not they give the green light or the red light to these particular investments. The issue most foreign investors have in Myanmar is the fact that it's an enormous amount of red tape and things take incredibly long. For example, most foreign investors apply for what's called a MIC permit, which is essentially an investment permit. Depending on the size of the project, that will take at least 6 months. The project's more complicated, it might take longer. Now, if that process can be better streamlined in terms of it's quicker and there's ways to reduce the red tape involved, then it's going to be more of a win-win situation for the foreign investor and also for the government. I wouldn't say more incentives are needed. Rather, I'd say that the incentives that exist aren't sufficient. So if we have a look at various companies who are operating in Myanmar, there's a ban on trading. So, for example, a Singaporean company cannot import goods from Singapore and then actively sell them in the market in Myanmar. A company who's Singaporean operating in Myanmar can't import their equipment. So if it was easier for companies in Myanmar who are foreign-owned to import their equipment, and they had more of an ability to freely operate in the import-export space, that would definitely make it a lot easier for foreign investors.